Alrighty, y'all. So obviously Clay came out. I did the showcase for her when she first came out. Not great at all, actually. So from what I'm finding out now, what I'm hearing, all right, obviously I personally don't have a way to try this out unless I fully go and try it out with characters who have it, but apparently her true damage effect is equivalent to like Eleg's distributed damage effect, where the description says affects all allies, increases true damage, so it insinuates that it gives them true damage, but it only is applied for characters who actually have true damage. So what does that mean? That simply means that this effect right here, right, and this is just what I'm hearing, you guys can confirm it down below, right, we will try it in this video and stuff like that, but from basically what that means is this effect and this effect, her first and her burst skill, it do not matter at all. All right, it do not matter for nobody besides herself, because when you use her burst skill, remember, normal attacks deal true damage, so because her normal attack gets dirt into true damage, it will not affect her. But it doesn't affect nobody else in the game besides herself, Laplace, and Dorothy. Does Dorothy have true damage somewhere? No, she does not. I was tripping. I thought Dorothy had true damage. I guess not. But yeah, it's just the distributed damage. That's what I'm thinking of. It's just her and Laplace. Those are the only. Laplace is the only character who has true damage. Now, Laplace has true damage on her burst skill, right? But when you get her favorite item, I don't have her favorite item because I have to level this up. But when you go to her favorite item, I don't have nobody's favorite item. Yo, if you have a favorite item, let me know, bro. I need a showcase. But if you go to her favorite item here, the burst skill, she still has the true damage. Actually, nothing changes. It's the exact same, right? Nothing changes besides this right here, right? So when it says effect 2, when you're in your normal attack, right, normal damage is applied as true damage when hero vision is fully stacked. That's the new effect. So Laplace, when you use her burst skill, she will obviously have what she had before. It will be stronger, and then her normal attack during the 10 seconds will be obviously considered true damage, and then obviously her like actual burst skill would be considered as true damage when you use it, basically. So this character is sorry, but garbage. It's literally, there's no use. There's literally no use for this character. I'm confused. There's no use, and it's like, it's a W because we get to save, but this is a wasted character, right? And I don't have a problem with Nikke making a bad character, right? It seems like every time I say a character ends up being bad in Nikke, people are like, but Zxous, bro, why do you always complain? I don't complain, y'all. I don't complain. I'm just saying, this character's a bad character, bro. She's just a bad character, and that's fine, bro. It's just a wasted character, because this character has been waiting for her only squad member to come through, right? She's been waiting, and not only did her squad member come through, but she did absolutely nothing. Haram character, right? Actually, such a silly ass character. This is the only thing, and her attack buff is a joke, but her attack buff and the increased damage from projectiles are the only things that everyone is actually getting. But the true damage effect is equivalent to Eleg's distributed damage buff, whereas it words, this is the problem with Nikke. They word it as if like everyone gets a true damage buff, but that's not the case. So it makes me wonder, right? If we go to Frima, right, who has the same effect, when you read her effects, it also is the same thing, kind of. Like, it words it the same thing, right? It says effects when hitting target with full charge 6 times, affect self when sleepy is fully stacked, normal attacks deal true damage for 10 seconds. So now we know that Frima on her skill 1 will give herself an effect that allows her to deal true damage, right? So now when you see these, when you're in wake up stick, affects all allies, true damage increase, right? When you read phase 3, true damage increase, affects all allies. This is not gonna affect nobody on the team besides the characters who deal true damage, which is again only now Laplace, Clay, and Frima. That's what I'm getting at from this, right? That's what I'm getting. It's like an Eleg situation where it reads, it says, it does something, but it only affects the people who actually have this effect. If that is the case, they literally made this character for treasure characters, and that's so silly. I personally think that's silly. Why are you making a character a week after? Oh wow, that's great. Well, why are you making a character a week after for characters that just got a massive buff? Am I confused? Am I tripping, y'all? Let me know. Why is Clay being a character to release for characters who have just gotten a buff? Freema and Laplace and now Clay are the only ones to deal true damage, I believe. I think actually, no, I'm thinking Pierce. I'm thinking of Pierce. I thought for a second Naga had true damage. Or I'm thinking of the Pierce. Where is it? The Pierce, right? But it's like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know why they do it like that, right? How can I even show you guys this? Let's go to shooting range. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this, right? So we're not even gonna put Laplace. We're gonna put like a regular character, like Moderni or something, right? And we're gonna put Clay. We're gonna put. Let me figure it out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna run this team right here, right, where everybody on the team, the only Modernia, like you'll see what. I'll explain what we're in there. Basically, Clay's the only one that can buff up Modernia here, right? But Modernia doesn't have any true damage effects. So the thing is, I'm trying to see. Right, when we get our burst skill, it's gonna take quite some time, but when we get our burst skill and the full burst is done, right, hopefully I'm gonna try to replace Clay with another SMG character just so it's the equivalent. But we use Mary, yep, then we use Clay, then we use Modernia. Okay, once we use Modernia, after this full burst, let me see what the damage output is to one enemy. Surely it doesn't kill that one enemy. Okay, so that's fine, and now it's attacking multiple enemies. It's fine. Once this full burst ends, we're gonna see like this, right? Because if we look at Modernia, sorry that I had to pause it there, but we have the true damage effect. We have full stacks of true damage on top of, I guess we no longer have it because 10 seconds had passed, but we were supposed to have this effect right here. Oh no, that only affects no, yeah, we're supposed to have this effect right here, but 10 seconds had passed. Okay, so after the full burst, 39.5 million. That's with Clay, who was giving her an attack buff and true damage buff, right? And a true damage buff. Now, I'm going to replace Clay with another burst 2 SMG character, so I can kind of get the same burst generation going here. Heck, we couldn't even do... I don't want to do another buffer, though. That's the thing. So, Signal. Signal's not another buffer, right? Lowers attack. I don't want another buffer. Perfect. Makima is not a buffer, right? Makima is not a buffer. Let's see. So it was 39.5 million, right? Let's see what it is now with... So the only thing we were getting just then, I want to say, was the attack buff. Literally, it was only just the attack buff from Clay. That's all we were getting. Now, burst generation seems to be slower, which is probably a reason why. Like, it's a kind of a hard way to tell this, because it might have been slower there, so it kind of gives her more time to do more damage, if that makes sense. But Modernia has nothing going on for her right now besides what she offers herself, right? So let's see what that, and there she's attacking a lot more enemies, right? So it's kind of like, it's just not fair to show like that, obviously. That's why I'm like, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to show this. Like, I could fight one enemy, maybe that would be better, one enemy. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put Eleg on the team as well, just so that we can guarantee get our burst skill off. We're gonna try it again, Clay, no Clay, against one enemy, so that it doesn't get, like, I guess, played with around with, because like, the burst generation is not gonna matter here because there's a boss off rip. So boom, burst skill, burst skill, burst skill. After this for 15 seconds, right? After this 15 seconds, we have what on Modernia? We have the attack. No, that is giant leap. That is from herself, right? We have the true damage, stacking 2 times, and we should have the other one as well. Yeah, we do. Go victory. So we have all of it active, right? After 15 seconds. Perfect. 15.3 million. Okay, that's all we're going to remember. 15.3 million. The only thing that should have been happening for Modernia that was coming from Clay was literally the simple fact that she had an attack buff. We're going to replace her with, who was here before? That was Makima. Where is Makima? Okay. Same thing. If it's just same comp, just this time we're going to have no attack buffers from the Burst 2 character. No true damage, no attack buffs from things. So we're at 15.3 million last game with Clay. How much is the true damage really doing something for us? If it is, I want to say, especially since the true damage has a stacking ability, it should be well over, or it should be like around 10 to 13 million, I want to say. I don't want to say it's a massive increase, right? I can't see the number. When's the full burst ending? Okay. 14. What was it before? 15.3? Was it 15.3 before? Or was it 13.5? I forgot, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna close the video and go back and look. I should have screenshot it, bro. Alrighty, so I went back to screenshot it. This is what it was. So with Clay, we had 15.5 or 15.3 million with the attack buff that Clay's giving, plus the true damage stuff. And then without Clay, we have 14.4. So it's like, I want to say, right? I don't. Oh, actually, I can calculate this. I can. I can calculate this. Hold on. I don't even know how I would calculate it, bro. I would have to go all the way. Oh, man, I wasn't that smart, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not that smart. But no, it doesn't feel like it's a difference. Right? When you look at these two, it doesn't look like. When I see 14 million, 14.4 million, and then when I see 15.3 million, and I calculate, or I put all together, right? The attack buff, her attack, obviously, true damage buff, and then also the stacking of true damage. It just doesn't add up, right? It just doesn't add up. So I'm gonna post this video, obviously, but you guys let me know down below in the comments, because, or maybe Ken, hit me up, bro, because I wouldn't even know I'm supposed to calculate that. But is the true damage buff only working for characters who actually have the true damage buff, or like the actual have true damage abilities, like what Eleg does to characters with distributed damage? That's the question of the day. You guys let me know what your boy Zxous I'm up, bro. If that's the case, I'm furious, bro, because that's, what are we gonna do for 2 weeks, bro? There's only 2 characters who have that shit. Like, come on, man. You guys let me know. Alrighty, so in conclusion, basically, Clay, if this is true about Clay, and I want you guys to answer, like I said before, I know I did the outro already, but if this is true, that means Clay will get better in the future if they drop characters who have true damage. Now, these characters that have true damage also have to be good. It's not anybody who gets true damage, because this is something they don't give to characters like that, right? The only 2 characters who have it are characters who were in the game from the beginning, right? Laplace, and then Freema just got it now with her new freaking favorite item. But if this buff is, obviously, they're basically trying, now we're done with the shotgun team, right? That's basically what it is. We're finished with the shotgun team with Soda and Alice. The shotgun team is complete. Now they're trying a new meta known as the true damage meta, and that's starting off with Freema, Clay, and Laplace. That's what I'm getting at from this. So you guys, if that's the case, let me know, right? And I will say she's garbage now, but she could easily get better in the future, become more useful in the future, right? I can already see a problem because she's on a 40-second cooldown, meaning we're going to need another Burst 2 character who could just be crowned, to be honest, and put them on that true damage team. But I guess that's my conclusion. You guys let me know.